I stand by the notes that I made on April 28, 2020. I have a distinct recollection of the content of that discussion between the Commissioner, my colleagues, and I. In my view, the purpose of the call was to allow the Commissioner to express her disappointment with the fact that I did not relay specific or detailed information about the firearms used by Gabriel Wortman.
He's the Mountie whose notes sparked an investigation into allegations that a cabinet minister may have exerted political pressure on the RCMP commissioner. And testifying before committee, Superintendent Darren Campbell remained firm, saying he's certain what he heard.
The Commissioner also said that she had promised the Minister and the Prime Minister's office that information about the firearms would be included in the press briefing.
Campbell, a 30-year RCMP veteran, says he left that April 28th meeting briefly, but while he was there, the only thing discussed was the release of firearms information and why it didn't happen. Campbell says he tried to explain that other policing agencies were still investigating who might have helped the Nova Scotia shooter get guns, agencies that included Border Services and the American FBI, and releasing that information early could jeopardize their work. But others in the meeting say that didn't seem to matter.
Yeah, my takeaway, my experience from that conversation was the risks seem irrelevant.
Campbell refused to be drawn into speculation on what RCMP Commissioner Brenda Lucki may or may not have said or promised to cabinet ministers, limiting his testimony to what he saw and heard firsthand.
So we had the minister say that he didn't ask for the release of this information, and the commissioner said that she did not feel pressured by the minister or other political offices to do anything. What do you think prompted, or why do you think then there was this sense of pressure?
Well, as I testified earlier, Chair, there was pressure for information from all sides, whether it be the public, the media, government, within the organization itself. But it was clear during that meeting that the Commissioner had said that she had made a promise and that it was tied to the legislation.
I don't recall verbatim the exact words that were used, but I would never dispute Darren Campbell's notes. And I just think at the end of the day, whether we're saying promise, pressure, influence, they all lead to the same end result.
Commissioner Lucki and then Public Safety Minister Bill Blair have denied any sort of pressure happened, leading to an impasse at committee. Opposition members wanted to call more witnesses, Liberals disagreeing. MPs eventually agreed to a closed-doors meeting in September to sort out what comes next. In Ottawa, Xiaoli Li, City News.